Class of 2024, you may be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, students, family, friends, community members, and especially our seniors whom we are honoring today. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Elizabeth Tate High School. My name is Ann Browning. I'm the principal at Tate, and it's an honor to be a part of this special day honoring our graduates. I'd like to introduce the participants on stage here. First, Ms. Christina Brown, Assistant Principal, and Pete Martin, Guidance Counselor. Please join me in thanking them for their outstanding leadership. Next, we have Superintendent Matt Degner and members of our school board present: Molly Abraham, J.P. Clausen, Charlie Eastman, Jane Finch, Mitch Lingo, President Ruthina Malone, and Lisa Williams. Thank you for being present and for all your countless hours of service for the district. I would like to draw attention to the back of tonight's program to honor the community members, businesses, and groups who have supported our mission at Tate High School and acknowledge their help. We appreciate their assistance very much and have all had a hand in our seniors' accomplishments. We truly are grateful for the community support. We also appreciate and acknowledge the Iowa City Community School District Foundation and, of course, our Board of Directors, Superintendent Matt Degner, along with Chase Ramey and our secondary leader, Lucas Potachik. So thank you for your support. Before we address our seniors, I would like to take just a moment to recognize our amazing faculty and staff at Tate High School. I am lucky to lead such dedicated and talented people. Thank you for believing in our systems, the power of relationships, and doing what it takes to support our warriors. Thank you for taking the time to get to know our students beyond their strengths and weaknesses by taking the time to discover the students' goals and their passions and finding ways to encourage, support, motivate, and inspire. Thank you for bringing your best selves every day, determined to make an impact. If not for you, each of you, many of our students would not attend. In your minds, I know you can think of a student that has counted on you to be there. Thanks for noticing when students are preoccupied by personal issues that affect their academic work, or when that student who worked the night before is struggling to concentrate, or when the student's anxiety is too high to call on in class. You always find a way to get that work turned in. Thank you for being patient, solution-focused when supporting our warriors. Seniors, you have benefited from our staff and faculty. You've benefited from their dedication and their desire to help you. Their kindness translates in so many small deeds, checking in with you, setting time aside to work with you and complete your classwork, and while holding you to high expectations. Greeting you at the door during the month of May and playing that entrance song each morning at 9 a.m. to pump you up for the day. You're simply the best. Staff, could you please stand and be recognized for a job well done? Thank you. And lastly, we do have one more group of important people to recognize. At this time, our seniors would like to recognize their parents, guardians, and families and their support for reaching this milestone. So can we have parents and guardians please stand up and be recognized? Okay, and now for our graduates. I share in the happiness with your friends and family gathered here tonight to celebrate this achievement. Class of 2024, you are very courageous, independent, industrious, and thoughtful young adults who are ready to face your future with resilience, determination, and courage. I know you all have what it takes to stand up to the challenges of college, work, relationships, budgeting money, and life in general. I'd like to share 3 observations I've learned about this class of 2024 and how they faced it like warriors. 1, you are persistent, and this is a wonderful trait, so please be persistent. Persistence is more than completing your Edgenuity class. Persistence is coming to school even when it would be easier to stay home. Persistence is taking 3 English classes or multiple math classes to get your credits to graduate. Persistence is working the closing shift at your job, getting up to take care of your siblings, and then getting yourself to school on time. This persistence made you resilient, and it prepared you for the challenges that you will face in the world after graduation. Barack Obama once said, "The future rewards those who press on." I commend you for showing up each day and being persistent. And 2, empathy. You know when someone else is going through, you never know what someone is going through on any given day. And I learned that Tate seniors care about their fellow classmates. They create community in our school, a sort of family gathering, and you never want to leave anyone out. I see this when you celebrate others' achievements, when you help your classmates with their schoolwork, call your friends when they are not in school, and support them with encouragement and kind deeds when needed. The genuine care that you show to others and your teachers and your classmates serve as a model how we should all treat each other. And I easily observe these throughout the year, and especially during the end of the trimester or assemblies when you genuinely cheer for your classmates' achievements. And 3, you are talented and eager to succeed. Many of my favorite moments at Tate come during lunch or warrior work time, and when the weather's nice, we go outside and eat lunch at the picnic tables, and students play basketball, soccer, volleyball. Listening to students during these times, I found out some of you live states away from your parents. Some of you are parents. Some of you are adopted. Some of you are animal advocates, LGBTQ activists. You make music, write poetry, are athletes, speak other languages, work in our community, and most importantly, are all individuals with talents to share. Through listening to all of you, I know you have a desire to share these talents, and because you are persistent, I know you will find your unique way to succeed in sharing your talents. So as your high school career comes to a close, reflect on what you've learned about yourself. I learned that all of you have what it takes to stand up to the challenges of college, work, budgeting, relationships, the world that awaits you. You may be filled with uncertainties, but I am certain that you will make the right choices when faced with adversity, and you will follow your hearts, and you will share your talents with the world. That I know for sure. Congratulations, class of 2024. Keep making us proud. At this time, Assistant Principal Christina Brown will honor seniors who were recognized at our Senior Awards Assembly.
I'd like to recognize 2 seniors who completed their career academies at the Kirkwood Regional Center. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing to be recognized. Lorea Nedelecki completed the Digital Arts, Social Media, and Visual Design Academy. And Leslie Acevedo completed the Business Academy. Leslie also participated in the Education Rising Club and was chosen to attend the National Conference in Washington, D.C. to represent our young educators from Iowa. We are very proud of her. The following seniors were recognized as strong leaders in the building and displaying their core values at our Senior Award Assembly. As I call your name, please rise to be recognized. For caring, Taylor Dietz. Teachers wrote, Taylor, your kindness and consideration towards your peers and teachers really make a difference in our school community. Taylor is full of compassion and empathy, showing unwavering care and concern for those around her. In her academic pursuits, she not only excels, but also extends a helping hand to peers, ensuring no one falls behind. Taylor always has a smile and positive attitude and brings her best self to school each day. Ownership, Amonte Robinson. Amonte embodies the essence of ownership, diligently tending to both her academic achievements and her family's well-being. With unwavering dedication, she nurtures her grades, recognizing them as a reflection of her commitment to excellence. Her remarkable sense of ownership not only shapes her academic success, but also cultivates a nurturing environment within her family, friend group, and community, establishing her as a pillar of strength and reliability. Respect, Roman Clark. Roman is a respectful and hardworking student in class. He's prepared, focused, and always does his work without complaint or hesitation. He takes feedback to improve his already high quality of work, and he is kind and thoughtful in his interactions with all people in the community. Your manners and consideration do not go unnoticed, and they truly contribute to creating a positive atmosphere. And last, we have responsibility. Jason Barta is not walking, but we want to recognize Jason. Jason is a very reasonable warrior, and he demonstrates his level of responsibility as a student, a member of our community, each day through his words, actions, and work. Jason works hard to complete high-quality work each day, and he's always willing to lend a hand, a piece of advice, or to own the things he needs to work on. I'm so proud of Jason for finishing this chapter, and I know there are many bright moments ahead. We would like to present the winners of the Jesse Smith Memorial Scholarship. The Jesse Smith Memorial Endowment was created in 2023 by his family to award annual scholarships for post-secondary study for Tate High School graduates who aspire to help others. Mr. Smith passed away far too early in July 2022, and in his last decade at Tate, Jesse served as a coach, language arts teacher, and coordinated our interventions. He was deeply committed to bettering the lives of Tate students, staff, and virtually everyone he came in contact with. The following seniors who were awarded scholarships in his name have all given back to their school and community and have had a positive impact on the lives of others. Each of our scholarship recipients plan on attending Kirkwood Community College next year. Would the following seniors please stand and be recognized? Leslie Acevedo Cruz, awarded in the amount of $1,000. Amonte Robinson, awarded in the amount of $500. Wendy Dubon in the amount of $250. And Taylor Dietz in the amount of $250. Now we are going to hear from our senior speakers. First, we will hear from Alasia Allen. Alasia has attended Tate for 3 years. She's a very bright young woman. We are especially proud of her perseverance. Alasia set a goal of graduating early, and she has made this happening by working extra hard outside of the school day to make her dreams come true. Alasia not only exemplifies a true warrior who battles her own unique barriers to attend school each day, she holds her peers accountable to upholding the same core values. The teachers greatly appreciate Alasia's efforts this year, and of course, we wish her the best in all of her future endeavors. Thank you, Alasia.
I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm gonna say my name. My name is Alasia. Anyway, okay. Okay. Hi, family, friends, and fellow members of the 2024 graduates. I want to say thank you to all the moms, dads, aunties, grandmas, grandpas, and others for believing in us and pushing us beyond our limits to accomplish our journey. Congratulations, we did it. As we move forward in the next chapter of our lives, let's take some time to reflect on all that we've overcome. When I first came to Tate High School, I was in my second trimester of my sophomore year and I hated it. I felt it was a too small environment for me to have fun and skip, which it was. It was. Just being here for all 4 years of my high school experience, I became a better me. My attitude improved, my grades improved, and my mindset improved. When I got in my last trimester, I had a goal set for myself, which was for me graduating this year, which would make me graduating a year early. And I had my mind set to it, and from the harassment and love from Ms. Fitz, making me go to class, just seeing how interested she was in my school life, just showed me how motivated she was for me to complete my goals and have, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, just show how much motivation she had for me to complete my goals I had set for myself, and I'm so proud to say that she was watching me complete it. Although I just want to say, although I always wanted to stay in the hallways after lunch and be messy with Miss Ebony and Miss Hood, Fitz always was coming to find me, or as she say, emailing around. Despite her and her craziness, I always loved the way Mr. Applin would greet me in the hallway, not once, not twice, but maybe 3 times. And Miss Curry, every time she seen me welcome me in her class like I was a princess that's been in a movie and was lost because I would somehow never make it to her second period. And Miss Uli, I want to say thank you for helping me with all my graduation questions and worries. You always gave me good advice on things I should pursue in my future. The teachers at Tate always wanted to see the students succeed. We all have had hardships in these 12 years. We've all hated and loved each other at times. Let us never forget the struggles and success we have encountered in this journey. The world is ours. Step into the world. Remember to never give up on your dreams and stay true to your passions. It's okay to step forward and step back, but never stop walking, love, until you meet your ultimate. Again, congratulations, 2024 graduates.
Thank you. Well done. I'm proud to introduce our next senior class speaker, Leslie Acevedo. Leslie is a first-generation high school graduate, which has motivated her to be a role model for her younger siblings. Leslie is a straight-A student, and oftentimes when she completes her classwork, she helps teachers around the building. She also participates in student council and Ed Rising. She's a good friend by checking in on their grades and making sure her friends come to school. Leslie plans to help with her family business and become a teacher and has proven she can accomplish anything she sets her mind to. Thank you, Leslie.
Welcome, fellow warriors, families, and honored guests, teachers, and staff. Thank you for coming to the graduation of Elizabeth Tate High School class of 2024. They say the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Most of us know that our journey to graduation was long, difficult, and full of surprises. And at times, some of us even thought it was impossible. One lesson I've learned at Tate is that it's okay to ask for help. I've struggled with asking for help my whole life. In our society, there are a lot of ways that we can pick up the message that asking for help is not okay. For those of us that are shy or worry that other people might need more help than we do, this means we struggle and fall behind instead of asking for the help we need. When I walked into my first math class with Ms. Fitz, I thought I was bad at math. I hadn't had success at math in the past because I didn't ask for help when I needed it. I would just sit and stare at my paper, and Ms. Fitz would always notice. She would ask me, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" I would always say that I didn't because I was afraid that other people would think I was dumb or didn't know anything. But one thing you know about Ms. Fitz, if you know Ms. Fitz, is that she's persistent. She kept coming back, she kept asking, and eventually sat next to me. She showed me step by step how to do it correctly. Eventually, I started realizing that I was actually good at math. I'm good with numbers. I had just struggled because I didn't know how to ask for help. After a while, I got the confidence to start asking for help in other classes. Miss Fitz has taught me a lot in the last 2 years I've been with her. She's taught me to be proud of myself and my successes and what I have accomplished so far, which includes straight A's every trimester I've been at Tate. All of my teachers and experiences at Tate have taught me that I'm the one who decides my fate, my destiny. I'm the person in charge of my future. And everyone else is there along the way to help me in that journey. To those people, I'd like to say thank you. I want to thank my mom for helping me in high school, for giving me life, for teaching me right from wrong, and for pushing me to keep striving for success. Quiero agradecer a mi mamá por ayudándome en la prepa, por darme la vida, por enseñarme las cosas correctas y por empujarme a ser mejor y alcanzar el éxito. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me about business and for never giving up on me. Gracias, papá, por enseñarme sobre negocios y por tener fe en mí siempre. I'd like to thank my sisters for being there for me and allowing me to be their role model. Thank you to the rest of my family for your support and encouragement. And lastly, I would like to thank all of my teachers for believing in me before I did, setting high expectations for me, and giving me the confidence to come up here and speak to all of you. They say the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Our journey to graduation was long, difficult, and full of surprises. Some of us even thought it was impossible, but I'm here to prove that nothing is impossible if you have the courage to start that journey. And the proof of that can be found in me and the other 61 graduates about to cross this stage. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it.
Way to go, Leslie. Good job.
Thank you, Leslie. One of our Tate High School traditions at commencement is the senior slideshow. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this tribute to the class of 2024. Put together by Dan Kinney, many of the pictures were taken by the yearbook advisor, Miss Uli, and teacher librarian, Miss Johnson. We appreciate all of their efforts in getting these pictures, displaying them daily on our monitors, putting together our newsletters, and the yearbook. Thank you for your hard work.
Mr. Degner, members of the Board of Education, I'm honored to certify that members of the class of 2024 have met all the requirements set forth by the Iowa City Community School District in the state of Iowa. I do hereby recommend these students receive their diplomas signifying the completion of their high school education. To officially accept this recommendation, I'm pleased to introduce Superintendent Matt Degner.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Mrs. Browning. I'm honored to be here with all of you and would like to begin by thanking the rest of those with us today. Again, the Board of Education of the Iowa City Community School District, thank you for the time that you take to volunteer to lead our district. I'd also like to give a special thank you to our staff and their commitment to excellence once again this past year. To the parents, friends, and loved ones of all of our graduates today, thank you for the role you've helped them in achieving this milestone. They could not have done it without you. Finally, to you, the graduates, thank you and congratulations. You're why we are here as a school district. You are our purpose, and seeing you here today affirms that for all of us and brings us a tremendous amount of joy. I could not be more proud of you and your achievement. The word commencement means a beginning or a start. So while this occasion recognizes the completion of your education in our district, my hope is that the successful culmination of your school experience propels you to achieve your goals and dreams. Whether you realize it now or later, you'll be brought back to many moments and memories from this time in your life. Many people have helped you get to this point. The realization that we can't and don't really do anything alone is an important lesson for all of us to remember. Please take time to tell each and every one of these people that have helped you on this journey thank you and share with them the impact that they have made on you. Also, let us remember and not forget those that are not able to be here to celebrate with us and let their impact be long-lasting. Many of us have never met and do not have a personal relationship. Others of us have, and I've been grateful to get to know you. As I thought about speaking to you today, I realized most of you probably know me or my voice because of the weather calls that I have to make. That led me to thinking about the many titles and roles that I've had while serving in education. To name a few of those titles: the Sultan of Snow, the King of Cold, the Inventor of Ice, the Tornado Tamer, Meteorologist Matt, Papa Deggs, I don't know where that one comes from. But more seriously, Coach Degner, Mr. D, Mr. Degner, Principal Degner, Superintendent Degner, but the one that means the most of all to me is Dad. You see, this is my first graduation as a father. It definitely feels different than the 20 other graduations that I've had the pleasure of experiencing in public education before me. My team and I take great pride in the work we do to serve all of you, but when you know your own children benefit from the work you do, it gives it special meaning. With that being said, I focus my message today on not only what I'd want you to hear from the superintendent of schools, but also as a father that's wrestling with many emotions about what is next for all of you. Take some chances. The older you get, the less likely you are to take risks. I hope that each of you takes some calculated risks and knows that whatever happens, you'll learn and grow from the experience. We grow not only through our successes, but also our failures. In fact, sometimes life's greatest opportunities for growth are presented through our failures and disappointments. But remember, taking a risk doesn't immediately mean it won't work. And you may be the only one to believe that, and that is okay. We may not always approve and give you advice to the contrary, but do be discerning and stay true to yourself. Everyone deserves to be part of something great. Those words from one of my mentors have always stuck with me. Sometimes we can get stuck in this idea of rugged individualism or focused on me and what I have or what I don't have or what I've accomplished or what I haven't accomplished. My wish is that each of you find some amazing causes and groups to support and are able to be part of something larger than yourself. Whether your contributions seem large or small to this effort, here is where we find meanings that are larger than ourselves and find our true purpose and passions. Find your people. I hope that you've all had a connection with someone during your time here who has challenged you to do more and be more than you ever thought possible. If you have not, I would encourage you to be that for someone else and continue to find that person that will do it for you. We become more like the people that we spend the most time with. Some of the most important decisions you make revolve around who gets access to you and who you decide to spend your time alongside. Be kind. Simply put, be nice. Be the example. When someone is impatient with you, show patience. When someone is angry with you, show kindness. When someone is harsh, show softness. This doesn't mean that you need to be a pushover, but you can always meet people with kindness and extend grace while being firm. Our world needs more kindness. Oftentimes people operate thinking that, well, they were not kind to me first, so I don't owe them anything better. I think that's a sad outlook, and it certainly doesn't result in more kindness being brought into life. I know I've learned in leadership that if you want to be met with more kindness, you need to extend it more often. Rarely do things like empathy and kindness flow up. Be more of what you want to see in the world. Our own personal example is the best model that we can provide for others. Steve Martin once said, "Be so good they can't ignore you. Work hard at whatever you choose to do. Fall in love with the process, the ritual, the grind, and the results will take care of themselves." In a society full of instant gratification and the need for immediate feedback or information, sometimes we just have to trust the process and know that what we want and go for what we want in the long run rather than right now. People and opportunities will gravitate towards you if you display traits like discipline, tenacity, consistency, and perseverance. They will ask you how you did it, and only you will know how all of those little decisions resulted in the goals you achieved. Harvey Mackay says that a great accomplishment shouldn't be the end of the road, just the starting point for the next leap forward. I do hope you see this not as a destination, but rather as a step in the journey that has opened more doors for you. You've received a tremendous education from an outstanding institution. The diploma you receive here today truly means something. It is a ticket that you get to use to step into new rooms and sit at new tables. The most exciting and potentially intimidating part of that is that you are now in the driver's seat of where this ticket will take you and what you choose to do with it. Considering all of that, the last thing I want to tell you is to celebrate your wins. Look around. This is it. It's the last time you'll be with this group of people. You've reached a milestone. Celebrate it, take the pictures, lock it in, enjoy it, and thank those who have helped you accomplish it. Too often we take these fleeting moments for granted and let them pass too quickly. You'll never know just how proud we all are of you and the people you are becoming, but today I do hope you feel some of it. Ann Browning, principal of Tate High School, has indicated that the class of 2024 has met the requirements of the State Board of Education and the Iowa City Community School District. On behalf of the Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to accept the class of 2024. Congratulations.
So it is with great pleasure that I present to you the class of 2024. At this time, we'll have our graduates come forward to receive their diplomas, and our guidance counselor, Pete Martin, will read the names, and Tate administration will congratulate the graduates, and the Board of Education will present the diplomas. Miss Jody Gibson, senior advisor, will turn tassels. If we could have the first row stand up. Sorry, get out of your way.
Leslie Acevedo Cruz. Rafael Aguilar. Alasia Ariel Allen. Nakira Jure Austin. Jacob Caleb Balderas. Lanaya Nashe Bell. Camden Bertling. Elijah Brandt.
Elijah! Congratulations.
Gage Matthew Brock.
Yay, Gage. Congratulations.
Micaiah Lynn Brown. Adriana Ruby DeLasia Brown Lewis. Clifton Jamel Carter. Aranaya Shanisha Camille Carter. Lakeith Kershawn Chambers. Carla Melissa Chinchilla. Roman Franklin Clark.
Nice job. Congratulations.
Taylor Sage Dietz.
Congratulations,
Alex Marie Dominguez.
Yeah, right now? Yeah, okay. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wendy Yasina Duban. Keyshawn Lee Ford. Anaya Denise Franklin. Leslie Paola Gallegos. Akila Elizabeth Gordon. Tanila Annette Green. Garrett Lee Grother. Geraldine Gutierrez Zapata. Kevin Santos Guzman.
Yay, Kevin.
Talia Marie Halliburton. David Gerard Harding. Damani Amira Michelle Harris. Dylan Cortez Henderson. Brittany Claudia Renee Heim. Jeremiah Lee Johnson. Lucas Christian Klaus. Deasia Jakira Seriana Lewis. Weston Lee Major. Nakaya Janae McDonald. Jasmine Marie Meeks. Christopher Joseph Tristan Montgomery. Elijah Dejan Morrow. Larea Lynn Nedelicki. Evan Antonio Noriega.
Evan, congratulations.
Jorge Olguin.
Jorge, congratulations.
Jesus Miguel Orozco.
Jesus, congratulations.
Emily Dayanara Ortiz.
Emily, congratulations.
Isaiah Alexandre Ortiz.
Yay. Congratulations.
Jasmine Pereira.
Congratulations.
Abel Reyes Jr.
Abel, congratulations.
Amonte Angela Aye Robinson.
Good job, Monty.
Pierre Injusi Rutagaya.
Pierre, good job, congratulations.
Chelsea Isabella Sanchez Figueroa.
Chelsea, you did it.
Elijah Curtis Seals.
Congratulations.
Clover Rain Shannon.
Yay, congratulations.
Logan Michael Smith.
Logan, congratulations.
Lucas Richard Valenta.
Congratulations.
Alonzo Darche Washington. Trayshawn DJ Williams. Johan Munsi Zioka.
Hey, Johan, congratulations.
David Hasiel Zuniga.
David, congratulations.
Grayson Richard McNamara.
Congratulations. As we conclude our program, the Tate graduates will lead our procession back to the field house to pick up their diplomas. You may meet your graduates outside in about 10 minutes out front. Thank you to the high school parents for their love and support you have provided your sons and daughters. A special thanks to the Extreme Arena personnel, and a special thanks to the ceremony. Congratulations. I proudly present Tate High School, class of 2024.